to my channel. I am currently sitting underneath Batman Bridge. I thought it'd be a nice spot to do this video and enjoy the view. So the reason why I'm taking you guys out here, I thought I might just do a quick update on how the rest of my holiday went. I think I briefly touched base with you guys in the previous video. I can't quite remember. This is future me, so past me, I'm not too sure what I did in that video, if I mentioned anything or not, but I decided to not film the rest of my little Tassie adventure trip, purely because I started to have a little bit of a panic attack, quite major anxiety. So I woke up that, I think it was a Tuesday. I was feeling pretty pumped and I was really keen to keep vlogging and vlog the rest of it, my trip, but the more I went on the day, got home, picked up my partner and we started driving down and stuff, I started to feel quite a bit anxious and I just wasn't ready. So I decided to not film any of it and just to try and get out of my head and enjoy the rest of my holiday, just to have a nice relaxing time away, and just to really enjoy that, spending that time with my partner, and yeah, just to, like I said, get out of my head. But I am very disappointed I didn't get to film anything, and I'm very sorry. Because we did quite a lot and it was really exciting. Would have been great footage to film some of the stuff that we did, but yeah, like I said, unfortunately I just wasn't feeling it, and I guess that's okay. I should feel okay that, you know, I didn't film that, but I'm still quite disappointed in myself that I didn't do it, because it would have been awesome. But at the end of the day, I am struggling to overcome like anxiety and stuff. Like I had anxiety since, well, forever, so I need to take small steps at a time. So but yeah, I'm still doing YouTube, absolutely loving it. Never gonna stop that because I'm having too much fun. But I just, at that time, I wasn't feeling it. I was just too in my head, too freaking out, and yeah, just I needed a break. I think I was very stressed. I was hot. It was such a hot trip, and yeah, I just needed that nice, relaxing time away, just to get out of my head and spend that quality time with my partner. With this video, I thought I would sit down and have a chat to you guys in such a nice, I would say quiet spot, but it's actually quite busy. That's why I stuck around the corner here and to sit under the bridge and hopefully no one comes along. But it's a really nice, beautiful day. I just thought I would sit here and have a chat to you guys and give you a quick, like a little update on what happened for the rest of our trip. Tuesday, I packed up all my stuff and left the Cherry Top Farmstay, which I highly recommend if you're in Tasmania, or if you're coming to Tasmania, definitely stay there. It's an absolutely beautiful spot and the hosts were so lovely, so go check them out. They're called the Cherry Top Farmstay. They're also on Instagram, so definitely check them out because they were just an amazing spot. I had the best time there. So and if you do book in, definitely book in for a tour and get a veggie box, because nothing beats nice fresh vegetables for dinner. It was amazing. But yeah, so Tuesday packed up there and then just headed home, threw on a couple loads of washing, packed up the car, and then my partner and I went down to Huonville, where we were staying the night. So we left quite late in the day, so by the time we got to camp it was pretty much dinner time. So we quickly set up the tent. We brought the barbecue because we wanted to have a bit of a glamping experience. So my partner was in charge of food and stuff, so we had he brought us some sausages and some steak and some just like nice salad that we made. So the first night, yeah, we had the just some sausages on the barbecue and nice salad, had that sitting in our chairs, and we had a cute little I think I filmed it. I don't know, but I got a couple of photos and maybe a little bit of footage, which I'll put here too, as well, of a cute little wallaby. They came like right up to us as well, just in or whatever it was on the ground. So that was pretty cool. It was really cute. And then yeah, so it was nice, just chill, relaxing night. I think we went to bed, I don't know, it was dark, but we went to bed fairly early, I feel like, because it's just tired, so just wanted to sleep. There wasn't a lot that we could do. We forgot to bring the laptop and stuff, so we didn't have any form of like TV, Netflix or anything like that, because we had some shows that we wanted to watch, so we kind of didn't really have any of that, but that was okay. We just chilled in the tent for a bit and went to sleep. And we had a very interesting, exciting night. We, as you know, first time campers, we don't do this often. Josh and I have never camped together before. We made the mistake of having bread inside of our tent, and so next thing we're woken up by this scratching, growling noises outside the tent, and there's this animals like ferociously scratching at the tent. And the next thing we just see this possum face. It's like climbing up the tent, and we can see this possum just staring at us, trying to like aggressively get inside the tent. Like it was starting to bite the strings. It was really scratching and really trying to get in the tent, and I was absolutely freaking out. Like it was scary, but it had no fear. We were like bashing the tent, we were yelling at it. I flashed like my phone torch at it, and it just was not going away. It was just kept going, kept trying to get the bread. So I got my partner, poor Josh, to be my saviour, and made him go take the food and the bag that the food was in, so all his clothes. I don't know why I was in there. But so I made him take all the food and the barbecue and everything back to the car, while the possum tried to attack him as well. He did have to fight it off with the bag. Sorry, possum. But it didn't faze it. It really wanted that food, so it just kept coming for him. So he took it all into the tent and into the car, and put all the food, barbecue, everything back into the car. And then we come back to bed, and it just kept coming back, because obviously the smell of it and everything, you knew there was food. We'd left the esky up there for some reason. My partner left the esky there. It couldn't get into the esky. I was hoping it wouldn't be smart enough to be able to get in there anyway, but it just kept hanging around all night, kept coming up to the tent, scratching it. Luckily it didn't get in, it didn't break it or anything like that. Like, it's a pretty good tent, like I'm pretty sure we got that one from Kmart, and it did its job. It held up, so I was proud of that. But that's cool. So yeah, so it was a rough first night. Neither of us got any sleep really. We were quite exhausted after that. So yeah, now we know for the future to not have food inside the tent, at least not bread. Because it was weird, because I had my food while I was solo camping. I had food inside the tent the whole time, because I had literally nowhere else to put it. But I've never had any problems like that. There was nothing attacking me, so I don't know. But I didn't have bread either, and I had like fresh veggies, but I did have fruit at one point. So I don't know, maybe the possum just really wanted some bread. I was quite hungry. So anyway, that was the first night. And then the next morning so we're staying at the Huonville Bush Retreats, and there in that area they actually have like a nice walking trail and stuff. So I think it took us like maybe 2 hours, bit over 2 hours to do the trip return. So we decided to go out there and do that in the morning. I'm extremely unfit, so it did take a little bit longer. And it was really hot as well, but it was a beautiful walk. It was really nice. I love looking at all the enormous trees that were out there. It was just absolutely stunning out that way. So we went and had a look out there. We looked at the waterfall as well, which was quite disappointing. It was literally a trickle. There was no waterfall. It was literally just a trickle of water falling off the side of the mountain. So that wasn't very exciting. It was a bit underwhelming. But yeah, no, it was a beautiful walk. So where we walked up to, I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called Mount Misery. And I think the name is quite fitting because we're expecting this beautiful, amazing views when we got to the top of the mountain, but we hardly saw anything other than trees at the top of the walk. So yeah, Mount Misery is kind of correct for the name, I would say. But the most of the walk was really beautiful. There was one point, I think it was called Flat Rock. It was literally just flat rock, and you can see for ages around, and that was quite pretty as well. So, but yeah, it was just a nice walk, nice to get out there and do something, be in nature, and it was just really, yeah, it was just beautiful out there. And the next morning we packed up our stuff and we headed to the shot tower, which is absolutely stunning. I loved it there. It was so me, because we had a sort of like high tea. It was a shot tower, but they had a little tea shop in there as well that you can have some food and everything. And it was just, I should have taken a photo of the inside. For whatever reason, I did not think to take a photo of this adorable little tea shop. Mummy would be so disappointed because we'll have to go there because it had all the old antique, like everything that they served the food and stuff on, it was on the old little antique little tea sets and stuff, and it was just so cute. It was just like walking me straight into history. I loved it. But I had so Josh just had a toasty because he wanted like proper breakfast, and I decided to have my nice scones and a cup of tea for breakfast, which was lovely. So I was really happy with that. So we stopped there for a bit. We walked up the shot tower, so you can walk up the big tower. So the shot tower is they used to make lead, like for lead bullets and stuff, back in the day. And so we got to walk right up to the top and have a look up there. I did film that bit walking up there because it was, I think we were both nervous. Josh was quite nervous as well because it's very old. It just didn't look stable. The floors didn't feel stable walking up there, even though we can see that they've reinforced everything. It just did not feel stable. Like I was freaking out. I was absolutely freaking out. I didn't think I was scared of heights until that. So that's where I discovered I actually am afraid of heights. So, but yeah, it was huge. It didn't look as, it was a lot bigger walking up there than we thought it would be. So it took quite a while to get up to the top. Well, we got to the top there. I couldn't make it outside onto the balcony. I was freaking out. I was holding on for dear life inside, so I wasn't going outside. But the view that I could see from up there was absolutely stunning. It's the best spot, the most amazing view. So, but Josh went out there and took a couple of pictures with my phone, and I was very nervous for him and nervous for my phone. But no, it was so worth it. It was so much fun. We finished up there, and then we decided to, well, we weren't really sure what we were going to do, whether we'll go straight to accommodation and figure what else to do. But then we thought, we could just go up to Mount Wellington and have a look up there. So we did that. So we drove up to Mount Wellington and just had a wander around up there. Josh got his bouldering skills, put his bouldering skills to use. So because it was climbing day, so I think it's Thursday. It must have been, yeah, it's Thursday. So it was his climbing day because he goes climbing on a few days a week. So he was quite happy we got to climb some rocks. But yeah, so we just had a nice walk around there and enjoying the views, and it was just nice to get out and about and exercise. Actually, I can't believe I said that, like that actually came out of my mouth. It was nice to exercise. Clearly I need to do that more often. So that's what we did Thursday. And then Friday, what did we do on Friday? Oh, we went to Huonville. Not Huonville, the Tarhoon Airwalk, completely different direction. But anyway, so we went down to the Tarhoon Airwalk and we did that, me conquering some more fears of mine. So I got up there and we got up onto the big bridge, and I got most of the way. I was very nervous the whole way, but I still did it, and I'm quite proud of myself. Josh made it out to right to the end of the platform. Like it's just there's like the big pole, and then there's just like a little bridge flapping in the wind out there. He made it out there and had a look and took my phone, took some photos and stuff. I couldn't do that. There's no way in hell I was going out there. I made it to the final platform and that was enough for me. There's absolutely no way in hell I was going out to the edge of that. It was absolutely flapping in the wind. It was just, as soon as I saw it moving, I'm like, no. But here's the photo of me braving the airwalk. So brave, hugging the pole. But no, it was beautiful up there. I couldn't really look down too much, but from what I could see, it was beautiful. So we did that, and then we just had a wander around, like all the walking trails and stuff. And the plan was to go back and do the hang gliding. So I think it's just like on a wire, hang gliding thing on the wire, and let's just go up and back. We had planned on doing that, so we headed back, and then we find that everything is shut. The gates are shut, all the doors to the building is shut. It's all locked up. There's just no one there, except for the one door that was open was a cafe back entrance. So we went back around there into the cafe, and straight away the staff member pulls us up and like, oh sorry, you guys have to leave straight away because someone's been tested positive for COVID. And all the staff have gone. And we're like, oh, okay. So we had to just get out of there. So we got kicked out of there. So then we had to go back to Hobart. And just, I can't remember what we did for the rest of the afternoon, to be honest. I think we just went back and had some sushi again and for dinner and just chilled. Yeah, we didn't do a lot. And then the next morning it was just time to pack up and go home, so we did, and that was holiday over. So yeah, we did a few things. They're quite exciting for me, just getting out in nature and stuff, but overall we didn't do a lot. It wasn't jam-packed. Like, the whole point of my holiday was to relax and have a nice chill time away from work, away from my brain, just to enjoy myself. So I didn't want to be exhausted too much after my trip. I was quite exhausted after my motorcycling part. I was really exhausted, actually, I'm not gonna lie, and my back is still quite sore, so sitting down like this is probably not great for it. I did actually hurt my back having to lift my bike up when I dropped it, and yeah, it's been quite sore, and I've been avoiding going to the doctors to have it looked at. I should probably do that. I've been doing yoga and massaging and everything, which I think it's been helping. It's sort of helping loosen it up a bit, make it a bit more movable for me and less painful, but I should probably go get it checked out just to be safe. So yeah, that's everything. I thought I'd just give you guys just a quick, probably not so quick, that probably went on for a while, a little update on what happened, why the videos just stopped. Yeah, just give an update on my trip and how the rest of it went, and yeah, and that's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It wasn't really anything exciting, just a quick update video, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.